What's up, you guys? Today is March 23rd, 2012, and this week in school, this past week that just went by, we've been working on a short story in our English class, and it's come to my attention that a lot of people don't know how to write. So, out of, respect, I'm not trying to be cocky or anything, I'm not trying to be overconfident, but I'm going to give you guys my top 5 tips for writing a good story. Here we go. Number 5, be yourself. And by be yourself, I mean use elements from yourself to put into your main character. Use your laugh, your smile, a bit of your personality. If you're sarcastic, make your character sarcastic. If you're caring, make your character caring. Make sure that you put a little bit of yourself into the story, so the readers know just how you are, just how you act. Number 4, location, location, location. If you're like me, you don't know how to make up places. You don't, because if you don't go anywhere, you don't know what cities to use. I like to use my own town, the city that I'm in right now, but I change a bit around. If the school is over here, I make it over there. If this street is the main one, I'll make another street the main one. Change the name of the city, move things around, and it will be good. Even New York City, you can take New York City to your advantage and turn it whatever way that you want to. It helps, and it can make it for an interesting story. Number 3, good plot twists. Always try to come up with the best type of turnaround that you can possibly imagine. If you know that the reader would be thinking that this character is going to be helping this character, if you know that for a fact, switch it around. Make that character not help the other character. Make it so that the reader is always on their toes and never expecting what's going to happen. What am I on? Number 2? Number 2. Similes, metaphors, compositional risk, rhetorical questions, those are all great things that will go into a story, but you don't want to overuse it. You don't want to overuse the fact that you have metaphors all over the place. If every other sentence is a metaphor, your story is going to be boring and it's going to fall out fast. Trust me. If your story has too much similes, it's going to fall out fast. So choose what kind of things that you want to focus on and use that, but stretch it out a bit. And make sure that you throw in other things in there, rhetorical questions, all that other compositional risk crap. And number 1, and I cannot stress this enough, the most important thing that I can tell you guys about writing a story is the dialogue. When you're writing a story, each paragraph should be, you guys don't have to follow me, but should be one character's dialogue. So say, for instance, in one character, John tells Sarah that he wants to know how her day is going. Once that dialogue finishes, you should make a new paragraph for what Sarah has to say. It keeps things organized, it keeps things focused, and makes sure that people do not get confused with everything that's going on. So there's dialogue, similes and metaphors. I feel like I skipped one. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. Use these tips and they can help you out a lot. If I think of anything else, I'll make a part 2 or something. And remember to always make sure that if you like your story, then you use your story. Also, I'm just going to throw out a 6th one in here. Writing a story in first person or third person perspective is something that's very important because you have a lot of things to play with either way. If you do it from third person's perspective, you can get a feel for what every single character is feeling around you. You are the narrator. You're not a character in the story. You can tell how this person's feeling, how that person's feeling, and that leaves you wide open for multiple possibilities. Me personally, I like to use first person perspective. It gives the reader a chance to really know what the main character is feeling and what the main character is going through. So with first person perspective, you can tell what the character is thinking, what his plans are, or her plans are, and how emotionally attached he is to the situation at hand. Whether it's a suspense story, a mystery story, it doesn't matter. So whatever you decide to use, make sure that you use it to your advantage. Make sure that you just don't focus on one character if you're using third person. Focus on all the characters that you have in the story. Give everyone a feel for just how all the characters are feeling. But if you're using it for first person perspective, try your best to show just how much that person is feeling, just how much your main character is feeling. And yeah, I think that's it. If you guys missed it, there was two trailers that I put out over this last week, 2 weeks. One trailer was just a quick little announcement teaser trailer for the Vicious Blade web series, which I'm putting together. I'm slowly writing out the script. I have the script on my computer. And the other one was a One Foot Project, which is kind of a semi-official trailer that pretty much gives a synopsis of everything that's going to happen in the web series. I'm looking for actors. I'm looking for people who could help out with crew, makeup, filming, because all I have is this camera, and I could use a lot more. So if you live around here, if you live near me, if you see this on my Facebook or something, help me out, and I don't know, we can make something happen. It's not going to be the best, but it's going to be pretty good, I hope. So stay tuned for any other tips that I have for writing, and until then, good luck with your stories.